Earls here. Thanks for coming on today's episode. This week, like every week, I'll be talking about natural living and healthy tips that will get you to rethink how you live and what products or habits you can easily change to better your life. So let's get started. Hello, friends. Well, today we're going to be talking about beets, some facts, and instructions on how to freeze them. We all know that beets are a superfood, but why? Well, here are some things you might not know about beets. The beet was initially cultivated around 2000 BC in the Mediterranean region, which makes it a natural fit for a heart-healthy Mediterranean diet. When harvested, the entirety of the plant is edible, from the tips of its leaves down to its long pointed roots. In ancient times, the root part was not used for cooking, but instead as a medicine for treating painful disorders at that time like headaches and toothaches. Today, beets are consumed as sugar, leafy greens, as a root vegetable, or for animal feed. The biggest beet in the world was grown by a Dutchman, and it weighed over 156 pounds. Now, studies have shown that the high levels of unique antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents found in beets contribute to a reduction in the risk of many types of cancer. Beets have also been shown to support the detoxification process in the body. The betalain compound found in beets, which gives them their red color, helps to capture troublesome toxins and flush them out of the system via the urinary tract. Now, the beet and its greens are both an excellent source of folate, vitamin A and K, and a very good source of manganese, copper, and potassium. Beetroot juice is one of the richest dietary sources of antioxidants and naturally occurring nitrates. Nitrates, not to be confused with nitrites, are compounds which improve blood flow throughout the body, including the brain, heart, and muscles. Wow, so don't you love beets even more? I certainly do. We grow a lot of these every year and enjoy them fresh in the fall or throughout the winter and summer months before the next harvest comes in. Like I said, you can juice them, heat them on the stovetop, use the leaves to make beet leaf soup, or freeze them, which I'm going to talk about how to do right now. So how do you freeze beets? Well, one, you fill a pot with water and then place your whole beets minus the leaves into the pot. Next, turn your stovetop to medium and cook your beets until you can peel the outer layer of skin back with a knife. Remember, you're checking one, not peeling or skinning the entire one at this time. If the skin peels back nice and smooth, your beets are ready. At this point, remove them and place them in a different container, or drain the water and keep them in the pot, but on a separate burner to cool. Once cooled, cut the ends off and peel each beet. You can discard your ends and skins in a separate container and feed them to your chickens or other animals, compost them, or throw them in the garbage. Now you want to cube your beets or cut them into the desired size before freezing and placing them in a large bowl. Now to finish, place a funnel through the top of a quart Ziploc bag and scoop the prepared beets into the bag until filled. Be sure the seal is clean, and then close the bag, making sure to get out as much air as possible. I can just push the beets down with the bag, bend it over, and then just close your seal. And then you want to label it and stack the bags. Then you can freeze them. Well, that's it. You are now a pro at cooking off and freezing beets. If you'd like to eat them fresh, simply peel them, add a little butter, and serve. To complete your meal, pair your beets with pork, chicken, mashed, or baked potato, just for some ideas there. Now, you guys, if you're like me again and you like visual, go to heatherearls.com/beets. There I have two different types. I have an YouTube video, where you can watch it, and or I have pictures in the tutorial where I'll take you step by step. So enjoy, you guys, and I'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Urban Wisdom and Natural Living. Tune in next week where I'll broadcast live every Monday morning at 8 a.m. If you miss it live, hold those tears and head on over to my blog, which is heatherearls.com. That's Heather, EARLES.com. There you can have 24/7 access or right here on iTunes. If you want to follow me on social media, you'll find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Have a healthy week.